Hey guys, it's your boy Barely Classic here, and I'm just here to talk to you guys about my plans for my channel and what I have coming up, and a series that I'm going to start doing. And I'm going to talk about that, some other stuff, and a little bit of my spring break, which is the past couple of days when I wasn't uploading. I was out of state, which means away from my PS4, which means no videos. So yeah. So basically, what I'm gonna start doing with my channel is I'm gonna start making a series on Exclusion Zone, because that's what I'm currently working on in MWR, is getting Exclusion Zone and also just prestiging as much as I possibly can. And I am going to be starting Exclusion Zone. I've already started it. I've already gotten sniper rifles finished. I got Regal for it, and so now I'm working on shotguns, but I didn't want to make a video where I'm using shotguns the whole time because I didn't want to seem like a douche. Every other weapon class, I'm gonna be doing a live gameplay with it, and I'm gonna be using it in the video, except for shotguns because I don't want to look like a scum. And so right now I'm just doing some live AK gameplay, and yeah. And so now I'm good. So let's get into my spring break. This spring break was actually a lot of fun. I went out of state to go visit family, and normally when I go and visit family, it usually doesn't go so well. I mean, it does for like my mom and my dad when we go and visit family, but for me, because we go and visit my brother, it usually doesn't go so well because we always fight. Like, we fight as much as we possibly can. And so, but this past time, it was actually pretty chill, and it was a lot of fun. Like, we went to this arcade place with my niece and nephew. We went to Top Golf, and if you haven't been to Top Golf, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you've been to Top Golf, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So basically what Top Golf is, it's a multi-level golfing facility, and there's like 4, 5, or 6 rings that you can hit these golf balls into, and each ring or hole counts as a different allotted amount of points. And so the very first one, which is I think is yellow, is worth like 1 or 2 points, and it depends on where you place it inside of the ring, because all of the golf balls are chipped, and there's different like little sections of the hole that you can hit it into. In each of these different sections, like points are counted on accuracy towards the very center or the flag of that hole. And so if you hit it on the outside ring of the hole, you're gonna get like 1 point, but if you hit it dead in the center, you might get 2 or 3. But there's yellow, there's red, there's green, there's blue, and then there's purple. And purple counts for like, if you can hit it close, like if you hit it dead in the center, I'm pretty sure it's like 50 points. And then blue is something like 6 or 12, I think. Red's like 5, and then green's like 3 or 4. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, and then there's multiple levels. Like, you can go higher into the facility. There's 3 levels, I believe. Yeah, there's 3 levels. And when we went, I was on the 2nd level, and I got there a little bit late, and I was playing with my mom, and she wasn't doing so good. So me being me, I had to come in clutch, get some points. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got a 6 iron, and oh my gosh, dude, this swing, this hit, the ball, the club, they came together as one. I freaking swung this bitch, freaking all the way to the damn purple, and got like 50 points or some crap. It was amazing. I got it like dead center. inside the purple, and the dead center inside the purple is like it's like purple, and then the very inside is white. And so I got into the white, and I got my mom like 50 points. It was awesome. It was freaking awesome. It was a ton of fun. And then we went to this arcade called Main Event. That was a lot of fun too. I got to play some arcade games with my niece and nephew, and I set a high score on a ton of the games. Like I set a high score on the basketball game, and I set a score on this like penalty shooter type soccer game. And I actually play soccer in real life. Soccer is my life basically. And so there's a penalty shooter game, and that's pretty much what I spent almost all the money that I had on. And it was like you swipe with your little, credit card-esque thing that they give you, and then you wait a couple seconds, and then the ball is attached to like this lever, and then that comes down, and you have to kick it as hard as you can, and your score is based off on how hard you kick it. And so I set the freaking high score for this crap, and I got like the previous high score was like 936 or some crap like that, and I set it to 955, which is freaking awesome. And I saw the previous person who set the high score, and it was like an actual adult, like this big freaking dude. And I was like, oh damn, I'm not going to be able to beat that because this dude looks strong as hell. Like, he looked like he lifted weights every day or some crap. And so I hit this thing, and I beat his high score. And I'm like, oh hell yes. And I keep peeking around to see if anyone's trying to beat it, and everyone is trying to beat it. They see that and they're like, oh, I could do that easy. That I could probably do that first try. And everybody else, they keep getting like 600 and 800, and I'm just sitting there laughing and crap. And dude, it was freaking hilarious watching other people try and beat it. But it was just a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that I had such a good time, because usually when we go, I get really bored. I get bored easily, especially when I don't have, I'm not able to play games. And so this time was a completely different story. I had a ton of fun, and it was a good time. But I'm back now, and that means I'm going to start pumping out more videos. I'm going to start this series on me getting Exclusion Zone. And I guess if you guys say it's okay for me to make a video with me doing shotguns, I'll do that. But until then, like if I'm making an Exclusion Zone video, I'll just do ARs for a while for the live commentary. And then once I get shotguns finished, I'll do shotguns like behind the scenes. Like I won't make any videos on it unless you guys want me to. And then once I get that done, I'm gonna go straight to ARs or LMGs. And then if I do LMGs first, I'll do ARs. If I do ARs first, then I'll do LMGs. And then after that is SMGs. And then lastly, I'm doing handguns. And handguns is going to be a freaking challenge. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's freaking retarded hard. And so I'm not looking forward to that. And, so it should be fun. I'm probably going to, be able to make a whole another freaking Rage Taj off of me just trying to get Exclusion Zone with damn pistols. And I should probably be able to get a good 20 to 30 videos out of this. I'm not sure, depends on like the rate of like me unlocking the camos. Like if I can get up to 4 camos in a single video, I should be only making like 10. But it just depends. And also my upload schedule is gonna be kind of weird. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can, and if you follow me on Twitter, I'm going to tell you guys, so I'm going to say, new video is about to go up. I might have a specific date for it. If I have a project that I'm working on, I'll tell you guys exactly, like, the exact date that I'll have it uploaded by. And, yeah. And so... but the reason why
I can't upload as much is because I'm usually not allowed to play games during the week, and the only reason why I'm playing today is because school got canceled, so I've just been chilling. It's like spring break version 2. It's freaking amazing, and there's rumors that if whatever happened is going like whatever's like the weather, if the weather persists and it stays as bad as it is right now, it's gonna be canceled for either tomorrow or just the rest of the week, which is basically an extra spring break because the day before we got out early and it was freaking awesome. It was lit, like it was boring as hell because everyone was excited, get out, go home, but it was a lot of fun. Like it really was. And in my the last class that I had, it was like it was just me and these 2 other people, and we're all like, yeah, of course, and we're actually all pretty good friends in this class. And we're only pretty good friends because we all hate our teacher like equally. We all hate her equally. I mean, the whole entire class hates her, but we just had like the same opinions about her, and that's why we're such good friends. But we're all like, yeah, of course, out of everyone in this damn class, we're the ones that came in today. And so, we just chilled out. We were just talking about video games the whole time, talking about Skyrim, what characters we play as, told some jokes, pissed off the teacher a little bit, a little bit of this and that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I'm really hoping that school is canceled tomorrow as well, so I can make another video for you guys. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just have to wait till the weekend to be able to make another video, and that might be it. It might just be once a weekend, or depending on how my parents are feeling and if my grades are good, they might let me upload again they might let me play during the week. And I guess just the future will tell us what is going to happen, because I can't tell you what's going to happen right now. It just all depends. That's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been classic, guys.